Deccan Fillies Championships Day threw up no surprises and no miracles as Pesi Shroff and Chouhan dominated on the day. Here's all the highlights of all the action.
Starters orders, they are out of the gates for the first race of the afternoon. Level break at the gates by all the runners. And Brisbane hits the front by 3 parts from the speedster, now mustering well to take charge is Ashwa Arjun. Ashwa Arjun dashes into the lead, extends to a lead of about 3 parts of a length from Brisbane, who led for a while. Now being joined on the outside by Silver Set, also showing speed. They followed then by Star Race and New Color, line of 3 Blickfang on the outside. Another 3 parts of a length behind, Mind Reader holding the fence on the outside. Max 2.5 lengths behind Call of the Blue, followed by Hashtag Detached is solo winner. Crossing the 800 meter mark now, Ashwa Arjun by half to the group, Silver Set in pursuit. Another 3 parts of a length behind Star Racer, runs 1 deep close to the fence. Brisbane drop back to be 4th, followed by Blickfang on the improve. Towards the fence is Mind Reader, looking for a gap, now being pulled out, followed by Max. They followed then by Call of the Blue, already under enormous pressure. Detached are the 2 runners, Hashtag and solo winner, as they swing into the straight. More than 2 furlongs to run. Ashwa Arjun under reminder, still holding on, and smoothly coming up on the outside is Star Racer to tackle these runners. And Star Racer dashes to the front by about 3 parts. The good of on the outside there is Brisbane. So too is Max on the improve towards the fence. Ashwa Arjun, they followed then by Silver Set. Mind Reader has to do a lot of running, followed by Blickfang. They followed then by Call of the Blue with Star Racer by about 2 lengths in front of Max, and Brisbane hard at work to catch the leader, but it cannot be caught as Star Racer scores by about 2 to the good of Max and Brisbane together for the minors. They followed then by, then it was Mind Reader, followed by Call of the Blue, Ashwa Arjun, Blickfang, then came Hashtag, Silver Set and solo winner.
Vikrant, congratulations on your win. Can you please talk us through the race?
My instruction was to sit at 3rd and 4th, so as the instruction I said. At around 2:50 I just passed all the horses and I went in front. I was just hoping that my horse doesn't take a break because he was trying to stop himself. But luckily he passed the post and I'm very happy that I won the race.
Starters orders, they break away from the barrier. Perfect line out by all the 13 runners, and the one to shoot into the lead early is Galvan, followed by the speedster one more time, along with Total Dark on the improve. They followed then by Shelley Ann, crossing the 1000 as they go over the rise. Cosmic Run holds the fence, thanks between the runners. Another length and a half to 2 behind Star Racer. On the outside of towards the fence is November Rain. They followed then by the one on the improve, now is Mehra, followed by Exotic Dancer. They followed then by Bandit King. Inception comes in next, and last is Mehra as they cross the 600 meter mark now. One more time showing the way by about 2.5 to the good of Galvan in pursuit. Thanks, another 3 lengths behind. Total Dark on the outside of Galvan, half a length behind as they come into the straight, followed by Shelley Ann. They followed then by Cosmic Run as they come into the last 375 with one more time, and inching closer on the outside is Galvan, tackles the leader. They go stride for stride. Better of the 2 is Galvan, stretching out by about a length and a half to 2 in front of Total Dark. Cosmic Run bridging the gap. They followed then by Thanks. There then comes November Rain with Galvan tiring out as Cosmic Run comes on the outside. Draws level, goes better by a neck, by a half, by a length at the post. So Cosmic Run wins, beating off Galvan. They followed then by November Rain, Total Dark, then it was Bandit King, Star Racer, Thanks, Shelley Ann, one more time the leader, long time leader, packed off to finish 4th last. They followed then by Mehra, then it was Inception as they went past the line.
Hi Kiran, congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much.
Can you please tell us about the race?
It was an impressive win, and she was working well. We thought she'll run a race, but we didn't expect that she'll come out and win on the first run. But we are surprised and we are quite happy for that.
Did you have any particular strategy for today's win?
Nothing as such. My trainer just told me to sit 3rd, 4th and straight and come out do your best.
Okay.
And I was surprised I won.
Starters orders, they break away from the barrier. Now taking off is Whiskey Martini, was lost nearly a distance at the start. Different taking the charge early from all-time legend. On the very rapidly is Lockstella. Then Lockstella now leads by about a length and a half to the good of Different, followed by all-time legend held in third. They followed then by Cracker Show getting keen. Then comes Fatuma holding the fence. Then comes Art in Motion, another length and a half behind Team Player, followed by Blue Valentine. Racing next on the outside, Star Dancer. 2.5 lengths behind is Armani Candy, detached Whiskey Martini as they continue the journey towards the turn. Lockstella by about 2.5 to the good of her. In pursuit there is Different as they swing into the straight. Taking the turn 6 deep is the on money favorite all-time legend inching closer. They followed then by Cracker Show under reminders. Fatuma drifting out of her straight course, followed by Art in Motion. They followed then by Blue Valentine. Star Dancer as all-time legend tackles the leader, storms into the lead by about 2.5 to the good of Different, followed by Lockstella. Then on the very wide outside is Blue Valentine, 75 meters to run. It's all over for all-time legend. Justifying the top billing with a very impressive way by about 5 to the good of late finishing Star Dancer, Different, followed by Blue Valentine. They followed then by Art in Motion, Fatuma and Lockstella together. Then came Cracker Show, Whiskey Martini and Armani Candy at the tail end of the field.
We have Vikrant with us here today. 2 wins in a day. You're killing it, Vikrant. Congratulations again. Now, tell us about yourself because viewers need to know about you.
Actually, I am born and brought up from Pune. In 2010, I have shifted my hometown base to Hyderabad and I've joined my apprentice over here only. Then I got my license in 2013 in Hyderabad Race Club. My family all they are in Pune only. I am alone myself here in Hyderabad and working myself.
Oh, that's nice. So, now that you've won 2 races, you have to tell us about the strategy. What is there in your mind?
I was very much confident on the horse because I'm working that horse from the season start. And as the result, I was very confident on the horse that I'll win the race minimum by 3.5 lengths.
I have Mr. Netto with me here today. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Congratulations on your win. Can you please tell us about all-time legend?
Yeah, like I had my earlier day or two back earlier interview, I was quite confident about him because he had run a very good race and he's lived up to his previous run, performed well and improved on his last run.
Top on the stands, they are ready. Start is orders. Away the jump out from the metric mile mark. Level break at the gates by all the runners, and Francis Bacon leads early, extends well to a lead of about 2 from Peaky Blinders. The one on the improve now is Red Snapper to run second at the stage, followed by Peaky Blinders. Towards the fence is Crazy Horse. The special one comes in next, followed by Mark My Word on the improve. Second last is the Fancy Runner. So that's Falcon Edge. Another 3 parts of a length behind is Dandy Man. With Francis Bacon setting a good pace about as they cross the 1100 meter mark to a lead of about 4 from Red Snapper. Another length and a half to 2 behind is Peaky Blinders running third, joined by Mark My Word half a length behind. They followed then by Crazy Horse, and the special one runs 1 deep. Falcon Edge now been slightly niggled, half a length behind is Dandy Man as they cross the 800 meter mark. With Francis Bacon continues to dictate terms uncontested by about 5 to the good of Red Snapper, Peaky Blinders. They followed then by pushed hard now is Crazy Horse towards the fence, Mark My Word. Overtaking Mark My Word is the special one. Close to the fence by Francis, there is Falcon Edge as they swing into the straight, followed by Dandy Man. With Francis Bacon by about 2.5 to 3 from inching closer now is Peaky Blinders. Falcon Edge comes out with a rattle on the outside to tackle the leaders, and Falcon Edge half length behind from with a stablemate Peaky Blinders. Falcon Edge they're drawing level now and going stride for stride, ridden hard on the outside is Falcon Edge who takes the charge and storms into the lane by about 2-3 in front of Peaky Blinders. Just impressive win from Falcon Edge, 4th straight win, followed by Peaky Blinders. Then it was Francis Bacon, Dandy Man, Crazy Horse, the special one, Mark My Word, and Red Snapper finishes last.
Akshay, that was one amazing ride. Can you tell us about the race?
Actually, he's a wonderful horse and love to ride. And he's one of the best horse in Hyderabad. He won well. What we thought, according to that, we went. And it's a classic horse. We accept to win to run Guinea. Let's hope for the best. That's all I can say about him.
That's it, starters orders, away they jump out, and missing the start by about 5 is Ashwa Shubali. Setu was little slow, British Empress and Soviet Pride. And the one to take charge early is Long Range, leads by about 3 parts the good of Havelock Cruise. Another 2.5 lengths behind, Reno Star going a little easy, followed by Strategist. Trying to bridge the gap now are the 2 runners on the improve, Soviet Pride on the outside of British Empress, and Setu is Ashwa Ishubali, who is nearly 6 lengths from the leader, and the leader is Long Range by a length and a half to the good of Havelock Cruise, crossing the 1100. Similar margin to Strategist, half a length on the outside, Reno Star. They followed then by Soviet Pride, then comes British Empress, and one more grey, Ashwa Ishubali last. And it's Long Range showing the way by about 2.5 to the good of Havelock Cruise. Another 3.5 lengths behind is Strategist on the improve, Soviet Pride holding the fence, Reno Star. 3 parts of a length behind is British Empress, followed by Ashwa Ishubali as they continue the journey towards the turn. Crossing the 600-meter mark, an uncontested leader is Long Range by about 3 to the good of Havelock Cruise, trying to bridge the gap. Another 4 to 5 lengths behind Strategist. They followed then by Soviet Pride on the outside, Reno Star and reminders, followed by British Empress, and ridden hard on the extreme wide outside is Ashwa Ishubali, who is now slightly picking up momentum. With Long Range by about 2.5 to 3 from Havelock Cruise, and Soviet Pride comes with a very smooth run on the outside to tackle Long Range. They go stride for stride. Ashwa Ishubali, Reno Star into contention with Soviet Pride. Reno Star storms into the lane. Reno Star to the wire by about 2 to the good of Soviet Pride. Ashwa Ishubali followed by British Empress. They followed then by Long Range, Havelock Cruise, and finishing last is Strategist.
Congratulations on your win, Mr. Sequeira. That was one amazing and interesting race. Reno Star and Soviet Pride right next to each other, both your horses. What was going on in your mind?
It was really exciting, and to see Reno Star run away the way he did, it really makes all the hard work in the mornings and all the toil we do really worthwhile.
This is a trick question what I'm going to ask. Reno Star, Soviet Pride. Who were you expecting to win?
I was expecting Soviet Pride to run a better race, but that's what racing is. Surprises every nook and corner of it. So it's nice to have surprises, and it keeps us going.
Congratulations on your win, sir. How are you feeling? First win?
I'm proud of winning first race of my life, and I just entered to the racing as a sports here, not to bet any horse or anything. Mr. Sequeira is very pleased to offer me this first horse to me, and high hopes are there.
They are ready to race under orders. They break away from the barrier from the 6 furlong mark. Good break at the gates by all the runners, and sorting themselves out. Rapunzel and California Beauty vying for the lead early. Holding the fence in third is Painted Apache. On the outside now into clear fourth at the stage, which is showing a lot of improvement. On the outside is Blink of an Eye to dash into the lead. So Blink of an Eye leads by about 3 parts to the good of Rapunzel as they cross the 800-meter mark, followed by California Beauty. Painted Apache held in fourth, half a length behind, running 1 deep is City of Passion, followed by Blissful, not getting enough room. Another 3 parts of a length behind is Castle Rock, but runs 1 deep. They followed then by Top in Class. On the outside is Big Brave. Another 2 away. Spake's Walk detached is One for All as they swing into the straight. They are homeward bound with Pencil trying to tackle Blink of an Eye and goes easily. And Blink of an Eye trying to give a good fight to Pencil who needs a whip. And Blink of an Eye stretches out after being reminded of the task by about a length and a half from hard ridden now is Pencil. Blissful finishing on. City is Painted Apache towards the fence, followed by City of Passion. On the improve now is Castle Rock with Blink of an Eye kicking clear by about 2 lengths in front of Painted Apache. City of Passion warming up very late on the outside as Blink of an Eye darts to home. So Blink of an Eye has won it, beating off City of Passion, Pencil, followed by Castle Rock and Painted Apache together. They followed then by Blissful. Then came Spacewalk, Big Brave, followed by Top in Class, and One for All finishes last. On the orders, they break away from the barrier from the metric mile mark, and not taking off is Ohana, who swerves onto the sand track. Whereas 7 of them have taken a good jump. Among them, it's a new look showing the way to Limoncello, crossing the 7 furlong mark. By about 2.5 lengths behind is Peak and Wood, followed by Miracle Handy fourth. Then comes Alicia on the improve. Close to the fence is Scintillating Lass, half a length behind. 3 parts of a length behind on the outside is Beastia, whereas the one runner, that's Chouhan, has come on back onto the track close to the fence, who is distance behind. And New Look continues to lead the field by about 2.5 to the good of Limoncello in pursuit. Handy third now is Pecanwood, followed by Miracle, slightly niggled. Another 3 parts of a length behind Scintillating Lass, joined by Alicia. Another length behind is Beastia. Detached is Chouhan. As we continue the journey towards the 700 now, and it's New Look by about 3 parts to the good of Limoncello, always in pursuit. Miracle on the improve to draw level with Pecanwood. Another length and a half behind a pair. That's Scintillating on the inside of Alicia, followed by Beastia as this thing into the straight. They are homeward bound, more than 2 furlongs to run. New Look kicks by about 2.5 to the good of Pecanwood, now being urged, responding well. So too is Miracle, who comes the very powerful on the outside, along with the stablemate Alicia. Inside the last furlong now, and Miracle dashes into the lead. Extends well to a lead of about 2.5 from Alicia, followed by New Look. They followed then by Pecanwood, but it's all over for Miracle. 4th straight win, extending to a good victory of 3 from Alicia, followed by Pecanwood. They followed then by New Look, Scintillating Lass, Limoncello, followed by Beastia, and still at the 100-meter mark is Chouhan.
P.S. Chouhan, congratulations. How do you feel?
Very well, ma'am. It's the first classic of the season. Really happy, and that's also after a long break, lockdown, so we're happy. The fillies, actually she travelled well. She came over here even in the race. The pace has become little slow for her. Little worried about the pace, in fact, while during in the race also. But then she's having that turn of it. She picked up and she on her own, she just came to the stride.
She's a lovely filly. She's understanding her racing well. You can make out that she's kind of not excited like a juvenile. So she's becoming a proper sportswoman.
Were you expecting the win?
Well, she has the best form. The only setback was that we hadn't had a race. Usually you'd have a race, a lead-up race before you go into a classic. But we had a mock race and prepared her as best as we could.
Starters orders, the away and racing. Good break at the gates by all the 11 runners, and the 1 to shoot into the lead. 3 runners vying for lead. That's Green Turf on the outside. Rhythm selection towards the fence. Between these two, it's Red River surveying the upper hand. Getting upper hand now is Green Turf. So arresting the initiative. Extends well to a lead of about a length and a half to the good of Red River, followed by Rhythm Selection, settles in third. Joined by Dunkirk, who came from the outside draw. They followed then by Lineweiler, getting a check between, as there is no gap between the runners. They followed then by, towards the fence is Sputnik, followed by 1 runner on the outside, that's Angel Tesoro. Once more on the improve, followed by Sundancer. Then on the outside there is Nearest, followed by Sundancer, and Dylan is last, who is nearly 10 lengths from the leader, and the leader is Green Turf, showing the way to on the outside Red River, now drawing level with Green Turf, going stride for stride as they swing into the straight. Then Rhythm Selection now been pulled out, been urged a lot, followed by Lineweiler. On the outside is Dunkirk, followed by Angel Tesoro. Deeper out is once more, followed by Nearest. Towards the fences, Sundancer, as Green Turf still once again kicks to external lead of about 2.5, and a charge of 5 to catch Green Turf with once more on the outside, close to the fence. Sputnik between the two is Dunkirk, followed by Lineweiler. They followed then on the outside is Nearest with Green Turf in need of the post, as once more lunging on the outside Green Turf once more. Green Turf to the wire. Green Turf has won it, beating off once more, followed by Nearest. They followed then by Lineweiler, Sundancer, Dunkirk. They followed then by Sputnik, Dylan, followed by Red River, and Rhythm Selection finishing last.
या मैम मेरा घोड़ा अच्छा जंप में एक गेम अच्छा जंप लिया था, इसके बाद मैं होल्ड किया, मैं मेरे घोड़े को अच्छा सेव किया, उसको एनर्जी सेव करके लास्ट 400-300 पर मैं ब्रीथिंग दिया उसको, बोल तो जहाँ तक विनिंग कोर्स तक जा सकता घोड़ा. आई गिव द ब्रीथर टू दैट हॉर्स. सो एट दैट टाइम एट द 300-250 आई kicked on my horse and I won my horse at a half length. This I save the energy because of me. That's why my horse performed well.
So those were the highlights of the Saturday of the Deccan Fillies Championship Stakes, and we'll see you live and exclusive tomorrow on play.hydraces.com.